uses an explosion to generate a high-powered pulse, fries everything. We need you guys to recon the area and make sure it is what we think it is.
Welcome to Surviving Man Season 4.
Last episode, we shared with you a dynamic new tool used for breaching. We're going to start out this episode with some real-life stories of actual heroes who saved lives using this very same tool.
We brought Chris and Jordan from Penn State University Public Safety, their police department. They've got an awesome story to tell.
It was September 21st of 2024. We went to one of our residence halls for a medical emergency. There was a female that was locked in the bathroom and was experiencing an alcohol overdose. Grabbed that JTC call, ran inside. And then we just used teamwork. I had him, hold the wedge while I pounded it in with the jersey claw, and we were able to breach the door, get in, and thank goodness we did. We were able to get her out and get her to emergency services so they could take care of her.
Well, and those aren't easy doors. Those are those metal industrial doors in those buildings as well.
Yep.
And you also have some other guests over here.
Right, so we have Janelle and Anthony, both from the city of Richmond.
Over the radio channel, we heard a call come out for an active shooting. It was at a school. We pulled up on the school. Patrol had just shown up, and they were having a hard time getting through the doors because it was a very old school, well-built, heavy doors. Guffey, Janelle's late husband, had the jersey claw. We had just gotten it probably about 3 weeks before that. We were able to get through the doors. As we were separating and clearing, Guffey picked up on some blood on the ground, started to follow the trail, went into the bathroom, started breaching doors. Administrative teacher that had got shot in the arm, got her out of there. Our SWAT medic started to take care of her, continued to clear through the structure, save some more people that were hiding. It worked. And as soon as Guffey came out of there, he went up to the commander and said, boss, we need to buy some of these.
No greater love to risk one's life for another. So, outstanding job.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you guys, Jersey Tactical, and breach her up, folks.
Yes, sir.
So there have been so many stories I've heard over the years. I've been stuck in a vehicle, I'm sitting down, I have a holster, it's hard to get to my weapon, but what you've developed here, it's so easy to get that weapon. Can you tell us about it?
It's the headrest safe, and the headrest safe was born of exactly what you just described. People carry, but when they get in their car, they don't want to carry it on them, or they don't have a place to put it, or they're going to some event where they can't carry it. So we have a safe storage place for them to put it in the car that's always locked up, but it's also very accessible.
You reach over and it's here.
It's right there, right by your hands.
Fantastic.
Yep, it's one of the few safes while you're actually driving you can actually access as well.
Yep, excellent. What we're going to do is a couple scenarios here where you need that weapon, and you're going to grab the weapon and come out and start shooting.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Fantastic. That was an outstanding demonstration. Everybody walked up, they saw the threat, you saw their eyes, their demeanor change. They went right for the weapon. I love how quickly it was for them to grab that weapon. Then they neutralized the threat.
The best thing is you're hiding it in plain sight. No one's ever going to know it's there. You've always got a safe place to store your firearm or valuables.
The glove compartment doesn't always work. Under the seat doesn't always work. The side of the car doesn't work. These get stuck here all the time. You know, some people like holsters at their ankles while you're driving, but still, that's very awkward to reach for it. The holster's here with the seat belt. None of that works that well in a car.
No, this is about the quickest access you can have. simply hidden in plain sight. You reach over, grab it, you're there in a couple, 3 seconds.
Outstanding. Spencer, Len, thanks so much for being here with us. Can you tell us a little bit about green light sights?
I'm not the inventor of it, Spencer, right here. He called me up about a year ago and he said, man, I got this new product. I said, what is it? It's sighting system. I was like, oh, okay, sighting system. And he goes, yeah, it's a green light. I said, what? He goes, let me send it to you. So we did, and guess what? It is a sighting system that uses reflective technology that when you present the gun on target, it's going to get you good lethal accuracy out to that gunfight distance quickly, accurately, unlike anything I've ever seen before. You've done a lot of shooting by looking at the front sight press, front sight everything. Well, like a red dot, you get to focus on the target when you extend the gun, and whenever this square goes green, it is actually in the center of the target. You're looking right over the gun, green light comes up, you press the trigger, guys. Good job, that's a 137. Good shot, 116. Good shot, 127. Step over to the other gun. This one is green light sights only, guys, so there's no sights on the gun. Stand by. Good shot, .99. 104. 93. Center hit a .98. Now this is the red dot, everybody. This is what everybody's going to. Remember, the problem with the red dot is finding that dot for the first time. So let's see how she does. Here we go. Shooter ready, stand by. All right, headshot in a 186. All right, 381. All right, and a 159. Iron sights, wait for the buzzer. Good hit, 109. This one's green light sights only. Remember, keep looking at the target, bring it up, look over the gun. Perfect hit, 97. Good hit, 97. Perfect hit, 79. Perfect hit, 79. Set it down. All right, go ahead and pick the gun up, look at the dot. Shooter's ready, stand by. 115. 113. All right, 94. Good job. Set it down.
We got some green light shooting and a little bit of dot as well. It's only my second time ever using a dot before, so this is gonna be fun.
Iron sights only. Good hit. 1 second. Let's do green light. Remember the difference. Green light, keep looking at the target. Push out. When you see green light, pull the trigger. 102. 78. All right, 97. Set the gun down. Go ahead and pick the gun up. Look at the dot. So let you take a look at it. All right, here we go. Left shot, 122. Left shot, 125. And a center hit in a 121.
So Len, now we got some shooting and moving coming up.
We picked up the best 3 shooters, the ones that were starting to grasp it. We've set up a scenario, and we're gonna run it through them. Get up.
1 of the biggest things that dot users have a problem doing is actually finding the dot.
Big time.
So being able to use that green light system and then to be able to transition seamlessly into your other systems like a green dot or a red dot for, like I said, your more precise or your more longer range shots, really advantageous.
2502. We got him. Good shooter. Excellent job. Yes.
Len, was that some incredible shooting?
Tell you what, that was incredible improvement. He was a good shooter, but he got better.
I like the system. I understand what the point is because I like to point shoot.
Yeah.
This is only the second time I've ever used a dot before, and I was able to actually get on target a little bit better because I was able just to use the green light.
Yeah, the hard part, of course, with dot, not knocking dots, the hard part's finding it. That's great. But I tell you what, once you give a handshake right there, Spencer for inventing it. All right, guys. So congratulations.
Nice job. Great
adventure. Spencer, good job, my brother. All right, man. Good job, man.
We're here today to introduce our Sabre 68 cal launcher. It's a less lethal platform. It's designed for law enforcement applications, crowd management, SWAT application, vehicle takedowns. It gives you a direct impact up to 60 feet. You can area saturate much further, up to 175 feet. So we're using a 68 caliber projectile packed with an irritant payload. Pepper is the most common.
Get your eyes, your nose, everything.
And for those who don't know what 68 caliber is, it's a paintball.
Yeah, it's a paintball.
It's a paintball-sized projectile.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be dead center mass to make this shot effective.
We actually use Sabre. And when we use them in the street, you're looking for a body impact. When we used them in the jail, we would actually shoot them down at the ground. And it released the irritant, and we got more compliance that way.
You ever see anything like this, Ken?
Just don't shoot me.
It's a carbine style launcher. This has a 30 cubic inch high pressure air tank on this, rated for 300 trigger pulls when it's fully pressurized. You got your air supply right there, so you spin this clockwise, turns on the air. You've got your Picatinny rails on there, so if you want to put your accessories on there, you can do that. You have an ambidextrous charging handle. You have a stock on it, which has 1.5 inches of offset on there as well. You have 4 inches of adjustment right there. It's a semi-automatic.
And how many rounds per spin?
So a full wind or a full charge in your hopper is 100 trigger pulls. The hopper itself can hold up to 180 projectiles.
I say we try it out.
Yeah, let's try it out. Let's try it out.
Awesome.
Yep.
Oh, we got Jeff.
Special Forces Canada.
Rounding up on the target. He's keeping his eyes on the sentry. He's got a couple shots there. He's got cover behind the wheel well.
He's just going for speed, not stealth.
Moving up behind the 3 pieces of cover there. Got the target up top side and tuck him out.
But you know what is good though? With this round, if he were to hit something right next to it.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Like he's got a plan already, huh?
Yep. He's moving toward the target. He's looking up. He's taking cover.
That's good.
He's got better cover here.
That's good.
Boom, boom, boom. He exposes himself, but he's got cover below.
Nice.
Coming up. He's got good movement. He's done this before for sure. Yeah, went right down in kneeling position.
Yeah, it was much different. He was low. Took cover. That was good. He missed his target. He missed the target there.
Did. He's a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous.
So the key is we want to hit the target.
Come on, be nice, man.
And luckily, these rounds, you don't have to hit dead center mass. Right. So he still got within the 6-foot radius, and he got that one.
Yeah.
One of the things that I really like about these, people miss. They miss a lot.
They do.
And you can actually even intentionally not even try it under stress, just hit right in front of them and it's gonna work.
Listen, so she's an operator.
She's moving smooth.
Yeah, she's never taken her eyes off the target. She's got the straight finger while she's moving. She goes right to the wheel well for cover. She knows the target's down, so she's moving. She's well trained. She's definitely.
I can see the difference. Just different the way they move. Just smooth, and she knows what she's doing.
I like that he was on target as he was still. No one else did that, did they?
Really good shot. He's taking good cover there. He's taking good cover. He's not looking up at the sentry. He's not looking at the threat.
Hey, so he's early, but that's okay, right?
He is, and a little difference there. So you could take cover and shoot while you're behind cover, or you can move while you're shooting. If you get shooting experience, and most of it, she's stuck to this gun. Yeah, if you would never do an out.
Exactly. Yeah. Incoming.
Yeah.
Good crouch. It definitely got lower than everybody else.
Yep. That was a really great
good.
shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
An RSO, and I was curious to see how that was going to go, and you did good, man. Your movement, you were the lowest. You used your cover well. It was awesome.
Mike, that was a fantastic scenario. And Ken was talking, Ken's been involved in a lot of fighting, but not with weapons. And he could tell the difference between the people who had a lot of experience and the people with less experience. It's just obvious. Everybody looked really well. And the sentry was killed every time, and they weren't harmed.
Yeah, I like how you said it's the same thing in fighting, but a little bit more dangerous than this. If you take the eye off the target, you're in trouble.
This was the first time for all of these contestants to put their hands on this weapon, and within seconds, they were proficient with it. I think that's the tribute to the equipment that you brought here today.
And you miss with the first shot. A miss means you're within 6 feet out of the 6 feet circle, right? So they all were within the 6 feet circle. So it would have been effective, no matter what.
Super easy to use.
And now, things are about to get real.
Things have gotten serious. This is the first time this has ever happened. So I really advise you to take this briefing seriously. Take notes if you can. Ask as many questions as you can, because something's coming up, and Jeff's going to brief us on it.
We used facial recognition software and identified Colonel Kamran Safarov. He's Iranian, he sounds Russian, he's not. He was a protege of Qasem Soleimani, who was a general in charge of the Quds Force. On January 20th, 2020, he was hit by a drone outside of the Baghdad airport. Our guy was actually in the convoy 2 cars back and saw his boss get obliterated. He was not happy about it. He specializes in offensive drone operations. He ran an operation where they use drones with EMP weapons to target and disrupt part of Israel's Iron Dome air defense system. Israelis never acknowledged it for the obvious reason they didn't want the Iranians to know it actually worked, but it did. He's a smart guy. So based on the guys we saw coming across the river and the tracks we saw in Texas, we estimate 5 to 6 drones. You know about the phone. Phone came up, he said the word 13. We figured out what the 13 is, by the way. That's the day Soleimani died in the Persian calendar. They came up in Arlington, Texas, yesterday. He texted one word in Spanish, listo, Spanish for ready. We think he was using a Faraday bag. So he probably turned it off, puts it in a Faraday bag, zips it up, takes it out, turns it on, sends a signal. So we got Red Cat to put up a drone. We told them what to look for. They need a building to assemble the drones. They need a place without prying eyes, preferably in the middle of frickin' nowhere. And they need somewhere nearby where they can take off. A dirt road that no one's on, an old parking lot, or even a grassy area that's smooth. And we found one that really fit the bill. So we need to go in, we need you guys to recon the area and make sure it is what we think it is. And if it is, then we have to figure a way to disrupt these guys. In that same area is an NSA black site. They are the guys who do malware, Stuxnet. It was a malware that we developed with the Israelis to go after the Iranian nuclear program. And it was very effective. This facility is run by the same people who developed those malwares. And so we think this is the Iranians' way of saying we're getting even with President Trump because he okayed the assassination of Soleimani, and we're going after the people that took down a big chunk of our nuclear program. They're going to launch these drones, and they're probably going to be equipped with an EMP warhead. It uses an explosion to generate a high-powered pulse, fries everything. They'll use 4 of them to attack the local power grid. Our grid is very vulnerable to this. It is not hardened in any way at all. We're thinking if they do successfully take down the grid, their next thing will be to go physically attack the black site. When you're out there, you're going to need cover. We think the best cover for action would be people training for an extreme athletic event. We're going to have drones available when you do your recon. Red Cat will put birds up. Primary focus is to stop them from attacking.
That was a lot of super big information. Now you understand why Jeff came here in person. It's the first time he's ever done it. So we'll get together a patrol leader's order, because now you're getting a mission. It's gelling. It's also, we're required to give you a SEER briefing before you head out. Survival, evasion, resistance, escape training.
Now we have to talk about surviving in a forest ecosystem. Main thing that we always want to do, find water.
Find a location that is dry and safe from predators. Use fallen branches, leaves, or pine needles. Construct a shelter and basic lean-to made from branches that can protect you from wind and rain.
Important when you're out there is to stay calm and think clearly.
Invading capture in a forest environment requires careful planning and awareness of your surroundings. When you're walking over leaves in an open environment like that, in a forest environment, that sound travels like nobody's business. Use camouflage. Wear natural earthy colored clothing to blend in with the environment. If possible, cover your face with mud or leaves. Move during cooler hours, either at night or early morning, to avoid detection and conserve energy. Creating distractions, cracking twigs and things like that make a lot of noise. Travel through dense underbrush or water to obscure footprints. Plan your escape. Always have a few escape routes in mind and be ready to adapt. There are snakes out there in certain areas that you got to worry about. And blending in, if possible, change your appearance to avoid recognition. Whenever you find anything that's out there, possibly you might be close enough to start hearing things, especially at night. They're already hidden, so you might be able to get a little bit closer and start hearing what people are talking about, especially in this type of environment.
It's time to learn about Surviving Man's Season 4 Worldwide MVP live voting. Because you are watching this show, you can vote on which cast member you believe would survive the best under the toughest conditions. The winner of this 12-week voting campaign will be awarded an all-expense-paid vacation experience for two from Aggressor Adventures to one of their many exotic destinations. A once-in-a-lifetime journey filled with thrilling exploration, breathtaking encounters, and unforgettable adventures. Once again, we need you, who's watching right now, to vote and tell us who is your pick for Surviving Man MVP. Go to the website on your screen and cast your vote.